It may be about time for the StyleCraft registration to open up. It only opens up twice a year, and at the time of this recording, it's getting ready to open up. So, what we're talking about in today's video podcast is what exactly is StyleCraft and what can it do for you? Hey there, and welcome to the Emotion Science video podcast. My name is Cameron, and I am so glad to have you here with me today to listen to me talk here on video about StyleCraft. So, what is StyleCraft? What makes it different? Why is it different than a course? Why is it different than ProFlows Plus? I get asked that a lot. So, that's what we're talking about today. I'm going to tell you right off the top, StyleCraft is a membership course. And it is a membership course because, as you can see here, um, a membership is something that's opened up all the time, right? Which that's what ProFlows is. ProFlows Plus teaches you techniques and methods and tips and tricks and things like that that pro motion designers use every day. StyleCraft teaches you how to be an amazing motion designer, and the key word is on designer. It's very important that as a motion designer, you know how to design, because unless, of course, you're in a pipeline system of some production company or a studio, and your sole job is just to do some type of animation, then that's fine. That's great. That's what you do. But to be a generalized motion designer, you have to understand how design works. You don't have to be amazing at design, but you have to understand how it works. You have to understand how to create cool looking compositions so that you can go into the animation phase and make them even better. So great motion design starts with a really awesome design, and then it moves into motion, obviously. So that's what StyleCraft teaches you. You start here and you end here. So StyleCraft is I would say it's a road. We start at point A and we end at point B or C or D or whatever, however you want to say. It goes over 51 weeks. It's a definitive start and a definitive end. ProFlows is an ongoing type of membership. So ProFlows, you can come in at any point and you just pick up on these, like I said, powerful tips, tricks, and techniques. These are workshops. StyleCraft is going to teach you here is why something looks really good, and here is why it doesn't, and here's what you need to do to make your work look amazing. So here I am inside of StyleCraft, and when you join, this is what it looks like. It's similar to ProFlows Plus, but it's different. So we have our dashboard. You can see here, this is the meat of the membership course. This is all of the lessons that I teach you inside of ProFlows or StyleCraft, sorry. We've got our opening information here. When you sign up, you immediately jump into this material here, some creative resources, things like that. And then once we move into the actual weeks where we start, this is what we do. Week 1, we talk about repetition. We study repetition. Okay. Every week that we're talking about a particular subject, I do a study of that topic and I break it down. I show you visual examples. I show you why a certain studio can make a piece and make it look amazing, what they're using. And then I show you next in a step by step how we can implement those same types of principles that we've learned. And then you have an assignment, right? You have an exercise. Week 2, we talk about line and we study line. And then I show you step by step how to create an example of line. And then I show you another one. And then we have another exercise. So this goes on week by week. Week 3 is texture. Lots of step by steps. There's bonus material here inside of texture. And then we have week 4, which is color. It goes on and on and on until we get halfway into StyleCraft, which is month 6. And then we start to switch it up a little bit. So week 26, we get into sci-fi screen graphics. This is where we get into real, like the meat and potatoes. So we've learned all these principles and techniques. These actually not even so much the techniques, it's more about the principles leading up weeks 1 through 25. And when we get into week 26, that's where we start doing more like the client-based stuff where you get a creative brief. You create a mood board. You start creating assets based on your mood board. You actually do frame design. You do style frame designs. Then you actually go in and you start creating motion based on those designs. And then you do the polish. I'm real big on the polish. I'm really good at teaching it. And I teach you inside of StyleCraft how to really do polish. And then we have a critique call. So backing up, when you have every week when you do an assignment, you get to have that critiqued by me. So we have a community, which you can see here. It's pretty much like a stripped down version of Facebook. This is a community for you to post your assignments, to post work that you're working on. Like here's a style frame that one of our members did for a typography piece. Pretty awesome stuff. Here's something that one of our members did for a 3D assignment. You post your work in progress, you post your assignments, things like that, and you post questions. And we all, as a community, we work on this together. We give you feedback together. I give you feedback. The community gives you feedback, and we all improve. We all make amazing motion design inside this community. We post it. So we also have, like I said, we have a community here. We do announcements. We do live calls within the community. Every other week, we have a live Q&A call where we get on a video and I do a question and answer. So you have questions, you ask them on the live Q&A. I answer them to the best of my abilities. They're a lot of fun. We also have live critique sessions that we do every 5 weeks. And every 5 weeks, it's the same type of process. I get on a call. Sometimes it can take an hour, sometimes it can take 2 hours, 3 hours. It depends how many assignments people have turned in, and I critique those for you. And it's all of these are recorded, so at any time you can go back and watch the critiques about your work, and just improve and get better and all that jazz. So when you join StyleCraft, you join with a group of other people who are joining at the same time as you. You guys are all in this together. A lot of times I get asked, well, like, if I join right now, what if I fall behind? What if my job gets in the way? That's, it's okay. It's fine. If things happen, life happens. So what happens is, what's the cool part of StyleCraft is, this is why I call it a membership course, because when you join, yes, the course begins, okay, and it goes week by week by week for 51 weeks. But you're in a membership because once you've joined, you're in StyleCraft for life. Okay. So if for some reason you get behind by weeks and weeks and weeks or months, you can come back at any point and post your assignments and post your exercises for feedback from me and from the group. That's why we have a community here. Okay. You can still have your assignments be in the live critique calls. That's not a problem. I've had students who have joined and a year later, they actually come back and get caught back up on where they're at and continue on with the course. That's what makes StyleCraft unique. You're a member for life. When the StyleCraft content changes, because periodically I do go back in and update exercises and lessons to make them better, you get access to that content as well. So that's StyleCraft in a nutshell for you. If you have not signed up for StyleCraft yet, if you have not gone through this membership course, you are missing out, my friend, on a amazing opportunity to be mentored by myself, to be pushed to the limit of your abilities, to create work at your fullest potential. I want to see you succeed. I am here to help you succeed. I give you my undivided attention inside of StyleCraft, and I want to see you become the best motion designer that you can be. So until next time, my name is Cameron, and this is Motion Science. See ya.